Today we're going to be talking about if you can raise chickens as part of a backyard flock, that chickens that fell off the truck heading to the meat plant. So we had an opportunity to rescue some chickens and I got 8 of them originally. So we're going to go walk over and I'll show you what our setup is like and give you kind of some insights on what it's like raising these type of chickens. All right, so here we are with our chickens. We ended up getting these from one of the major chicken meat processing companies. It was actually given as eggs to my son's class for them to learn about for science. And they hatched them and we had to take them home after they were hatched. So many of the students didn't want to take them home, so we ended up taking 8 of them. We now have 4 left because, you know, they were kind of a bunch of roosters actually, and they were kind of fighting each other, and we took 2 of them and put them in our freezer. But it was kind of a lot having all these roosters around. So we're down to just 3 hens and 1 rooster, and so they're about like 4 months old now, 5 months old, something like that. Okay, one other item to consider is the amount of food that these chickens eat. So these chickens are bred for meat, you know, so they grow very fast, and in about 1 month, 2 months maybe, they were about fully grown. Well, about fully grown for like a normal chicken size. There are Americanas and Lavender Orpington size in about 1 to 2 months. So we moved them out of the brooder pretty quickly and outside here, and they eat a lot of food. So these 4 chickens eat about the same food as our 10 Lavender Orpington. So that gives you an idea. It's quite a lot of food to keep up with. So that's just something to consider if you rescue these chickens. They are hungry all the time. Okay, another consideration when raising these chickens is they are pretty dumb. Compared to their other backyard chickens, they don't know how to roost. When you feed them kind of table scraps, they don't really know what that is. So we had to kind of train them that, oh, this is food. Where the other chickens, it's kind of natural to them. I also had this, I don't know if you could see right in here, one of these like watering cup water feeder things. And that's where the other chickens drink out of. It works great. But these chickens had no idea. They just would like step on them, destroy them, peck at them until they came apart, and then would run out of water. So we ended up going with this like drip system thing that was, everything was out of the pen and it would just drip water into the pen. So that way it's, you know, kind of out of their reach and they couldn't destroy it. So that's another thing, is they're kind of dumb. They don't like to roost at night. They just, they're just kind of there. So this is another characteristic of these chickens, is that they're kind of ugly. you can see their feathers are pretty sparse. They're not real thick feathers like the others have, and they're kind of bare in a lot of spots because they don't like to move around too much. They're moving around because I'm kind of annoying them a little bit, but they just like to sit and they don't forage around or much. And so I think it's because they're so large that they you know, they're just heavy for their little legs. So that way they just sit down, kind of don't do a whole lot, and that ends up kind of rubbing the feathers on the underside of them off. So they're really bare on the bottoms. All right, so I hope that's helped you out with your choice, kind of the pros and cons of picking up some meat chickens that, you know, that are kind of destined for the processing plant. We got some, you know, nice personalities somewhat. They're kind of dumb, they're kind of ugly, but, you know, they're kind of growing on us. So maybe you can, you know, find a home for some that are, you know, that fell off the truck. But again, don't expect a bunch of eggs. Don't expect them to forage around your property or anything like that. But anyway, they're you know, we have a place for them. So hope this helps you out in your decision making for kind of rescuing some chickens.